everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Healthy Heart Hospital.
Triple H.
Whoa.
Whoa. From Victory Point Games.
Yes. Don't miss a beat.
Don't miss a beat. So this can play from, I guess, 1 to 5 players, where you're always going to have 4 doctors and an administrator, no matter what the player count. So if you're playing 2 players, you're going to split those 5 characters up as evenly as you want to. It could be 1 and 4 if you wanted to, even. But I will be taking the role of 2 doctors. Steph will be taking the role of 2 doctors and the administrator. We are basically trying to save a failing hospital.
Oh, it's failing.
Yeah, well, it's definitely failing. The rules say that we have staged a clinical coup. That's not really how things work, but whatever. Just don't worry about that. It doesn't matter about who owns the hospital or anything. But yeah, we have staged a clinical coup, and we are trying to restore this hospital to the glory it deserves, right? So, and yeah, Matt was talking about the tagline, don't miss a beat. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see how what you've got in this game. So we have the waiting room triage area down here. Normally you put these cards in a draw pile with a left and right entry, but you know what? If you just stack the 18 cards here in 2 sets of 9, it's going to be exactly how you need it. So they're going to come in and your patients are going to sit in these areas. There's room for 10 patients in the waiting room with the conditions varying from 1 to 4. Anything yellow is infectious disease. Anything gray is psychiatric. Green is internal medicine. Red is cardiology and blue is trauma center. So if we draw cubes from the cube bag, the more cubes we draw, the worse that patient is going to get. 1 basically means that the patient has symptoms. 2 means that the patient is stable. 3 is failing. 4 is critical. 5 is dead. Unless they're in an improved operating room or the emergency room, in which case 5 is in a coma. 6 is totally dead. Notice you don't even have 5 or 6 in here because once they hit 5 in the waiting room, they're goners.
And then we have to hide the bodies.
Then we have to hide the bodies. No, she's not kidding.
No, that's what it says.
That is exactly what it says. So, when the patients get bad enough, you can move them into one of the wards that match the type of sickness that the patient has. Obviously, you have to have room in the ward, and you have to it obviously has to match the color. You cannot move them unless they are at a 3 or a 4. That 7 is right out. You are correct. Funny you say about 8 being resurrected. We're going to talk about that here in a second. So if it is a level 3 or 4, you can move a patient to the related ward or to one of the operating rooms or improved operating rooms. So whenever you move a patient into a ward, it's going to lose its cubes and be put into a bed with a number on it. Whenever you put a patient into an operating room, you're going to replace it with one of these EKG counters with levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. You're going to put it on whatever level it's on. Say it's level 4. And if it improves, it's going to go up. And if it gets worse, it's going to go down. If you don't tend to someone in the operating room, they're going to go flatline, which means they can move down. If they have the EKG symbol, they're not going to get worse in the operating room. All the other patients in the hospital are going to get worse every turn. Or they have a chance to get worse. Let's just say that. So, if a patient dies, we have to put them in the cemetery. It's going to cost us an amount of money multiplied by the location of the hospital. I will explain that here in a little bit. We can also have employees that want to work for the hospital. The more prestige we get, the more people who want to work for our hospital. Prestige, we get money by making a patient better. We get prestige by completely curing a patient. So, um, how does all this work? Well, at the start of a turn, we're going to actually play this over 8 1/3 or 8.5 rounds. Basically, 8 rounds plus an abbreviated ninth round is basically it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to reveal the top 2 ambulance cards. The best way to show this is just by showing it. So we have procurement corruption and nurses strike. These people are going to come into this side. These people are going to come into this side. So there are 5. Notice Steph did not, hold on. Steph did not pull any black cubes. That's a good thing. There are 16 cubes of each color and 8 black cubes. So, fortunately, Steph did not draw
I did a good job.
any black cubes. If she had drawn a black cube, she is going to put it to the side and draw 2 more cubes to replace that black cube. So, that's a bad thing. Then, after we do this, we're going to make the rounds in the wards, the infirmary wards. What Steph is going to do is to take the cubes. Yeah, you're busy with the doctors.
Busy with
You need to put 1 cube
No.
onto each of these patients. If the color matches, you make him work. What are you doing? If the color matches, it makes them worse. If you draw black, you draw 2 to replace it. So this patient is not getting worse. That patient not getting worse. That patient not getting
It
is getting worse. So the 3 goes to a 4. The 1s are on the backs of 2s. So the 2
Go to the 3.
downgrades to a 3. You matched a lot of them.
Of the
It was super bad.
That was not good.
These are all in the discarded cubes area. These will stay here until the end of the round. Then we are going, as if there are no more ambulance cards in the draw pile, the game ends. This is where that abbreviated ninth turn comes in because there are 18 cards total, 9 in each stack. So if we survive this at the end of when the ninth round happens, we have won the game. So that's the key. Survive all the deaths. We're going to take turns conducting actions. We can take turns in any order that we want. We spend an action by taking one of our medical tokens and turning it over to a used action. Each of these tokens is actually controlled by that doctor or that administrator. The administrator, as you'll see over here, has an administrative action and a chief of staff action. Those can do different things. What is this?
I don't know. We have to read her ability.
All right, we'll do that. So, what can you do with an action? With any type of action, medical or administrative or chief of staff, you can transfer a patient, meaning from the waiting room triage to a ward or to an operating room if it is built, or back to a ward if you need to do so. Usually, you are just going to you're going to make them better where they are. Once they get to the wards, it's a lot, or to the operating room, it's a lot easier to make them better. You can take an action if you are a doctor, not an admin, to heal a patient. To do that, you are going to draw a number of cubes equal to the area that they're in. Waiting room, 0 cubes. Bonuses can improve that. In the wards, you're going to draw 6 cubes. In the operating rooms, you're going to draw 8 cubes. So let's say I want to improve this person right here. I'm going to draw 6 cubes out of the bag. Yellow cubes will improve the patient. Black cubes will make the patient worse. So you can actually make a patient worse. Now, certain doctors can give a bonus to this. For example, Dr. Dream's not good for cardiac. We don't have anybody for
No.
what?
We have him for bread.
Oh, +2 to heal.
Cardiology. He's the red doctor.
to heal cube patients. No, he is not the cardiology doctor.
Oh, that's Julie
Cube
Andrews.
patients. That's cube patients,
Oh,
not red
these
patients.
guys.
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm like, there's nobody out there that we can help.
So
That's different.
that is different.
Okay.
Um, Sometimes you will get a bonus. For example, there is an infectious disease specialist, a psychiatric
Well,
specialist.
literally all of them.
Literally all
Did
of
not
these that she
include.
did not take.
Wow.
So let's say we were playing with Dr. Aorta. She gets 2 bonus cubes when healing in cardiology. So,
Hey, Julie Andrews.
aka Julie Andrews. So, what would happen is you're going to draw 6 cubes out for the wards, and then you can choose whether to draw an additional 2 for the bonus. If you do draw for the bonus, then you calculate up all of the pluses and minuses, red for getting better, black for getting worse, and then you can put a number of cubes back into the bag equal to your bonus. So if Julie Andrews, Dr. Aorta, drew out a whole lot of these and we wanted to put the gray ones back in the bag because we need to heal these people, we could put 2 gray ones into the bag. That's fantastic. You want that.
Yep.
So, um, what else can you do? You can build or improve an expansion. If you are the doctor who gets a discount on it, then you can do something like build or improve a research lab for $6. Otherwise, she can't spend a medical action to do that. The only person who can build an expansion or improve an expansion is an administrator. The chief of staff is basically, anytime I say an admin action, I mean these clipboards. The chief of staff action is like a super powered admin action. It can be used for a normal admin action, or it can be used to do the special power of the admin, of which there are 2 for each admin. We'll talk about her powers in a minute. It costs normally $10 to build an expansion. We only have 8 slots for an expansion. Some of the expansions can be operating rooms for each of the different disease types. Or we could make an emergency room, which can handle patients, cube patients, and Dr. Dream would be good for this. Cube patients that
Yes.
have slipped into almost death from the waiting room area. Keep in mind that cube patients that lose their cubes when they go to the bed will never become cube patients again. So once you make them a bed patient, they cannot go to the ER. Once you improve them in the ER, they will go back to the waiting room and wait for a bed to open up. So they need to get out of death's door, basically. You can improve the emergency room to have 3 patients in the ER.
Yeah, we had the circus come in and it was a wreck last game.
It
so.
was. We have the morgue where we can hide more bodies.
Yep.
You see it's got tombstones on it, or an improved morgue, which more bodies.
That seems good.
You can have the research lab, which is what Dr. Bunsen can do. Research labs are super awesome. I'll talk about those in a second. Break room will give us more actions, one administrative action, and this will give an administrative and a medical action if you improve the break room. And those can be used by anyone, sort of in a shared pool. Finally, there is the clinic, which can hold 3 or 4 patients, cube patients. You can transfer them if they are levels 1 or 2, and when they heal, you're just going to get $1 for healing them. They heal automatically during the housekeeping phase. So that's all of the different things you can have. Notice there are 10 expansions. There are 8 expansion slots. So you can't have them all.
Nope. You're not usually rich enough to either.
Exactly. So what else can you do? With an admin action, you can hire staff. Any people in the job line you can hire. They might be a chaplain, a lawyer, a chief of operations, a chief of finance, a human resources individual, a public relations rep, a security guard, a ward nurse, a waiting room triage nurse, I believe is one of them. Let's see, what else do we have? Ward nurse, triage nurse, OR nurse, medical tech. Lots of different things that you can use that you can assign all over the hospital. Um, if if the individual is one of these six, it automatically goes there. The security guard automatically goes here. Everyone else goes to the parking lot. In order to assign them to a location, you can spend an admin action to put them in a ward, for example.
She can assign all staff tokens at once
Whoa!
if we had a lot of
That's
staff.
really, and we wanted to transfer them all around.
Yeah,
That's really good. Um, and that's with your chief of staff action. That's one of
correct.
your specials.
Yep.
You can also spend an admin action to conduct research. Um, Dr. Bunsen can use medical actions for research. Research requires that you have a research lab. And when you have a research lab, you can reveal a training marker in the training pool. We currently have two training markers up. One of them, I can't really see it. I think one of them is prestige and one of them is +1 cube
Like, yeah, we
for
should do that
psychiatric.
soon.
Yeah, because
Reasons.
filled.
I got
Or,
crazies.
or you can assign one of these markers that are revealed to one of the staff members. It says to any doctor. I'm guessing that's not an administrator because it says to any doctor.
Right.
So, but not to an admin, not to the admin. Anyway, advanced research, if you flip your research lab over, you get to choose two of those things. Um, and another option becomes available, gain 1 prestige. That's the only other way to gain prestige other than curing patients. So, um, you can also use an admin action to train a doctor. It costs $5 to train a doctor. Whereas research is free, training costs money. To train, you either get to assign one of these face up or one of these face down to a doctor.
Yep.
Um, or you can use your administrative special action, but that's only with the chief of staff. Those are all of the actions available. Um, Then for the housekeeping phase, you are going to do all your tidying up stuff. First, you're going to see if the chaplain and chief of finance are with you. The chaplain can actually uh, either heal a patient, or if you draw a black cube, a miracle happens and they're totally healed. So there's your resurrection, Matt. Um, you can then update the job line based on the prestige. These are going to become available. If the emergency room's been built and patients are in the emergency room, if you have not made them better, they die. Don't let that happen. If the clinic has been built, the clinic patients heal. If any operating room markers are showing flatline, they get one worse. Then flip all of the operating room markers to the flatline side, meaning you have to at least have somebody go look at them every game round. Then restock all of the discarded cubes back to the bag. Then flip all of your used action tokens back to their active side. And that's basically what we do throughout the game. We don't want, if there's not a spot to put somebody or somebody slips past 5, they die. We have to end up paying money and prestige. Um, so how does this work? You'll notice there's a patient value. Patient values in the waiting room triage area is equal to a one-time multiplier. In the wards, it's a ×2 multiplier. In the operating room, ×3 or ×4 in an improved operating room. That is going to affect the money you get for curing them. It's going to affect the money you lose and the prestige you lose for killing them. You're going to lose an amount equal to the tombstone times the patient value in money. You are going to lose an amount of prestige equal to the patient value of the location. If you don't have prestige and you have to lose it, it's no big deal. Not a big deal at all. If you have to lose money, or even if you want to lose money and you'd rather lose prestige, I'd not recommend it, but you can spend 2 prestige for $1. If you need to spend money and you can't and you don't have it here, you must spend prestige. And if you don't have prestige, you've gone broke, you lose the game. That's one way you can lose. The other way you can lose is to fill up the cemetery Well, filling up the cemetery, you'll end up going broke. Um, but if you have no place to hide your last dead patient, the game ends immediately, and the hospital, you don't necessarily lose, but the hospital becomes the mortician's best friend. And you'll figure up your points based on your prestige minus the number of tombstones placed minus the tombstone you couldn't hide. And that is pretty much it.
No place to hide.
These ward abilities are random every game, and some of them are good,
all
some
the
of them
bad
are
ones.
bad, and this one is actually good.
Yeah.
On Cure, you return 2 cubes to the cup.
I think it's 2 red cubes.
No, because if it were here, it would not be red cubes. I think it is just
Red
a
font.
coincidence of font. So 2 cubes to the cup.
It's actually the nurse's expansion, but harvesting bodies for organs could be an expansion as well.
So, and y'all will see how things go as we go through.
Can we read Dr. Glass?
We can read all of them actually. Actually, I don't see any of the doctors.
They're in there.
No, they are not in here.
Really?
They are not in here. What are you looking for specifically?
Well, you read it and you tell me what it means. How about that?
I will read it. It says, you receive a personal administrative action token.
In addition, like what? In replacing?
That's one of your powers.
She's a Barbie girl.
In the Barbie world. So she's like an admin in training, basically. And you can build or improve the break room for $6.
That's not bad.
Dr. Dream is plus 2 cubes to heal cube patients, which means we probably need to get the emergency room at some point. And you can build the emergency room for $6 instead of 10. Dr. Lucky builds or improves the morgue for 6.
Show his face.
I mean, look, is that not Frankenstein?
Igor.
What's his name?
Igor.
So, and I can hide one body for free.
Obviously.
Might as well be early. Oh yeah, Dr. Lucky Special right there. There's my gravestone. Dr. Bunsen can build or improve the research lab for $6. I plan on doing that as soon as I can. And I can use medical actions for research, which will give us more of these training things, which will be good news for us. What is Administrator Pinchpenny? You said she can assign everyone real quick and
move 8 cubes from the triage.
To where?
Where they go.
What?
So if there's 2 patients with 4,
you may not break up patients. You would need a 4 and a 4, or a 4 and a 3, or
yeah.
You can't do a 3-3-2. You could do 3-3-2 if one goes to the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
You could do a 2-2-2. 2-2-2 in the clinic.
In fact, if we had a clinic.
If we had a clinic. If we had a clinic.
An upgraded clinic.
Yes, from waiting room triage to any eligible location at once. Patients may be converted to beds or operating room markers. So.
Hello, Rock. Welcome in.
Hello, Rock. Rating with a party of 6.
We just explained the rules too.
Healthy Heart Hospital.
Yes, which we are now going to start.
So, there is actually an expansion for this that it contains several modules. So Matt was saying the Harvesting Bodies for Organs expansion. Well, there is actually an expansion. So, and not a lot of people know about this game, but I enjoyed it on our first play. Yeah. Which was yesterday, and we got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. So we need to heal these as soon as possible. Oh, let's talk about the wards on death. It's a +1 patient value, so it's 3 patient value for these if they die. This, you must heal the worst first. These require 2 cubes for heal step, but you get to ignore the black cubes. These, on cure, return 2 to the cup. These automatically get worse.
Bad.
So, what do we want to do?
I want to see if I can cure
red. But look, there's 2 reds out. If we cure this, we get to return 2 to the cup.
Well, I was actually gonna go in here and try and kill off some of these.
Kill off some what?
And by kill off, I mean heal.
Kill off what?
These guys. He can pull 2 cubes and try and heal these guys.
2 cubes and 2 cubes only, yes.
Yeah.
Now, that is a bonus. You do get to put the cubes back in the bag if you want to put them back in the bag.
Well, I was going to try and heal the green one because the green one in here will be terrible. The green in here will be really bad.
Yes. Now, if you heal them from the waiting room, I think we do actually get a prestige for that. I'm going to double check that for sure. There was something that you don't get, like the clinic, you don't get prestige for healing.
No, because you do right here.
I said clinic.
Oh no, that automatically heals and
you get $1.
Yeah, it says it on the card, so.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should give Dr. Lucky the +1 to psychiatric.
Sure.
If we want to spend our $5, or are we trying?
I want to get a research lab. I've been adamant about that.
Okay.
So let me review with you. You can spend $5 to give that to him, or we can spend $6 to get a research lab and do it a bunch for free.
Okay.
How about we do it a bunch for free? All right, now let me focus on what I was doing. But no, I don't want to spend the $5 on it, basically. Yes, this is all correct. You do get the prestige for being in the waiting room. So, you wanted to do Dr. Dream?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I pulled 2 for the green cube.
Pull 2 for the green cube.
Good luck.
That looks like a green cube. And so, it is cured. You want to put these back in?
Probably, right?
At least the yellow.
Oh yeah, we probably don't need green. But you get a point.
Yes, you up to the total number of bonus cubes drawn. Those are bonus cubes. So we get $1 and a prestige.
Nice.
Which is good. $1 because it's $1 times the patient value.
Yep.
And 1 prestige times the patient value.
Yep.
Here it's not as much as in here, but there it's easier to heal here than it is when they're in this ward. Must be some kind of fungus or something.
So you're gonna spend $6.
I would like to spend $6.
Okay.
So she's gonna build the research lab. And then how's that?
Do we immediately get 3 points, yeah?
We immediately get 3 prestige.
Yeah.
Because the research lab says a little bitty print right here, a little 3-star. So,
yeah.
Now administrative actions can be used to conduct basic research, as can Dr. Bunson's ability. Do we want to let her do it or let Dr. Glass or Administrator Pitchpenny do it?
Yep.
So you planned on giving Dr. Lucky the psycho?
Sure.
Yeah. So psychiatric goes to Dr. Lucky. And so he gets to do 1 extra cube. That is a bonus cube, and he does get to put 1 cube back because of it. So that's good. Now's a really good time because there are 3 gray cubes out of 16.
To try
I think it's a good shot at this point. Or we do the cardiology before we... Or, well, I was going to say if Dr. Dream does it on this gray guy, but I don't think the gray is the one we need to focus on. I don't think we need to focus on that.
So if I wanted to do another one of these,
yes,
I can't with her.
Yes, you can.
So
it's free because it's research.
Right, and so we just take one off the top.
We take 1 blind if we want to take 1 blind. Now, the rules are not clear about this. They say you can take a face up or face down and assign it to a doctor. Here's my question. Do you assign it face down and then flip it face up? Or do you flip it face up and assign it to a doctor? It's not very clear on this. And I did not find it on the Geek. So, yeah, Dr. Lucky, he looks sort of creepy. But he does look like he is good at dealing with psychiatric patients.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go for this.
All right. Which one? Dr. Dream?
I guess.
Oh, he's not going to do these.
Do it with her.
That sounds like a good plan.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is 1.
6.
That was 2 minus 1 is 1.
Boo.
So, upgrades to a 1 did not cure.
Get $2 bucks.
Get $2 because 2 times 1 level. That was not as bad as you might think. A, we got rid of a black. B, we drew no black cubes. Gray cubes.
Yeah.
Which is good for Dr. Lucky. Dr. Lucky can go ahead and do the number 4 guy. Must heal the worst first here. All right, let's pull a few out. That looks like 6, but it looks like these 2 cancel. Yeah. I do get 1 more. It's not a black. I do get to put 1 back. How about this?
Wow, that was bad.
One more another.
Probably should do it again.
Probably should, because I don't want him to die. Ooh.
That's a good start. 5, 6. Oh,
and one more, right? Oh yeah, one more. Not a black.
Man, that black is.
Of course it's a black. I'm putting the gray back.
Okay, healing nothing. Great.
Healing nothing.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna train somebody. How do you want to play it?
I think we play it. We look at it and assign it.
I mean, it says,
we just don't know what we're getting. Oh, it does say it says revealed and assigned. I'm going to count it as that.
Gain
3. 3 prestige.
Doesn't really
up to 7. It's just gain 3. It doesn't matter who's on, because it's just 3 prestige.
Well, we could do it again with her before we do any more cube pushes. If maybe it will help us.
She can also do it. So I think we should exhaust them because these are good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine.
Flip it. +1 in ORs. Him, no. OR, no, not him. He's cubes.
0.
He's cubes. Well, none of us can build a cheap OR.
It doesn't really matter.
Any of them really.
Just assign it to Lucky.
Because it could be a psychiatric OR. Matter of fact, it's probably not a bad plan.
All right.
She can do it 1 time as well.
Do we want it? I mean, that could also be used for actually healing.
It could, but
So
you have 2 more for healing.
Let me try healing.
You have 2 more for healing, and I would
for the 4.
Gonna do the 4. There are only 4 gray out of the bag. That looks like an even split. Why does it always happen? Every time.
Well, that was just. I could try again, I guess, unless we want to do another cube out here.
I think we got to get this guy.
That's the
and
problem.
We've got 6 black gone.
It should be fine.
We have 6 black gone. That's 1. That's 2. Healed it to a 2. That's $4.
So we got $6.
$6.
I've exhausted all of my people.
You know what?
It's your turn.
I can improve the research lab for $6.
That does assign 2.
We probably should have done all this improve the research lab, and then we would have gotten doubles.
But I was hoping we could help our situation. That's what I did it for.
Training is up or down. We should have been, dang.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out.
It's okay. I think we messed up a little bit. It's reveal for an action or assign for an action.
That's okay.
Training is pulling blind off the top.
Okay, so then.
So we don't get this 3. It's sitting here. 1, 2, 3.
Fine.
We pull this up here because we probably would have done that, and we probably wouldn't have signed it.
That's fine.
It's fine.
We'll just put it back up there.
It's fine.
Okay.
This one was out. This one we got legit.
Yeah.
It would help us next time if I built the research lab, but it's all our money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hold off and we can do it next time.
All right.
And we can try to
something.
We can try to something. You're right. We can something.
I mean, you can do it now. That's fine. Sure, do it now. Just do it now.
Do it now?
We're not in any real danger.
You say that, and then
I know. I say that, and then we die. But
maybe we do this one. No, man. There's 12 gone.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It's still your best odds to do gray.
I'm gonna do the gray.
Sure.
It doesn't matter which ones.
4.
Wasted action.
5. 2 black.
Right back to a 4.
Really?
We drew. Look, you can look in the bag at any time.
I mean,
we drew every black cube.
I cannot believe you pulled.
We drew every black cube.
Oh my God, Michael! Now he's gonna die in a minute. Good thing you're Dr. Lucky. We have a special tomb for that.
I've got a spot for you.
Spot for you.
Wow.
Dead patient. We have a special reward.
Wow, that was as bad as I have ever seen. All right, so housekeeping. We don't have any of the people we need. We update the job line. We actually get 2 of them who want to work. And it looks like
we haven't killed anybody yet.
There's a nice little guide on the back.
It's like a nurse.
It's the chief operations officer. It adds a shared administrative action when hired. I think we do that for sure.
It adds what? One of these tokens.
Another one of those tokens.
Yeah.
We also have the medical tech. No. Yes, medical tech. When you assign it to a location, it allows a doctor treating a patient in that location to return 2 extra cubes to the cube cup after treatment.
That's not bad.
That's really good. But it has to be assigned to a location. These are 5 separate locations.
Guess what?
So I believe you would pull 6 and put 2 back.
Yep.
And then all these go back into the cup. Now here's where it's going to get a little hairy.
I want to pull him.
You do?
Yeah, I did okay the first time.
You didn't do bad.
You did terribly.
Oh my goodness, here's the complaining.
You pulled 2 blacks out of all those cubes.
Sorry. How about draw 4 from a listeria outbreak? Get all your actions back. 1, 2, 3. These will get worse. We can actually move the yellow into a room and the blue into a room. The other side. Heart enters float in Big City Parade. And this yellow.
Wow.
All right. Well, that's those 2. And now these.
Okay, first one yellow.
No yellow. Stephanie!
I'm not saying I was pulling it.
You did, actually.
I'm going to go like this.
Yes, you're going to go like that. Nope. Nope. Here it is. Dead. How did you do that?
All right, we have to lose some money in
I
that
think
Dutch.
we are going to kill him. No, we lose 2 prestige.
And
We do not lose her off the job line. That
Okay.
was really bad, Steph. This one. And 2 more.
Get these black ones out of here.
Yes, please. And 2 more. And that's enough. You did remove 2. That's good. Good job.
Number 4.
Holy mackerel.
Pediatric patient.
Here's the problem. You have removed over half of the yellow cubes to heal this yellow dude. Yeah, that's bad.
So if I want to hire the job line, okay, the first thing you're gonna do is upgrade the research lab. You said.
I think that's a fantastic idea. I've upgraded the research lab.
Right.
Now we get 1 more prestige.
Yay.
Yay. An advanced research action, you get 2 things.
So does that mean hiring from the job line? Well, we can't because we don't have any money.
We don't have any money.
Great. Cool.
We can get money. We gotta heal some people.
We should heal some people.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go to Dr. Lucky needs to heal some people. Unless we want to try for the yellow patient, because on death we're gonna lose extra points. Is that what that means?
Yeah. Extra money and prestige. Well, that's what happens.
Well, we should probably try and.
Do we want to?
Oh, I could first move both yellow patients in.
You can. Do we want to see what comes up to make people better before we do all this stuff?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
We can do that with with these actions, and you get 2. So reveal. Coroner gives us a free one of these.
Don't need it yet.
Don't need it yet.
Probably.
And another thing. Right?
Sure.
+1 to trauma.
Don't need it. Really.
Yeah. But it's available when we need it. How about pinch penny?
Sure.
I'm just hoping we get something that makes us better. +1 to internal medicine. Don't need it yet. If anyone gets it, it's Dr. Dream. Because these, we can prevent these from, you know what I'm saying? Prevent them from getting here.
We can just give him not always to here. Like internal medicine and trauma, and so then when he goes to the waiting room.
Yeah, when he heals the blue ones, yeah. If he heals the blue ones from there, yes. That was 1. We have 1 more.
I think we should assign something because it's just
assign him internal med.
Sure.
All right, that's these green ones. It's only $1 to heal them, but whatever. We don't have a lot of the gray, so let's go and do the gray. Healing the number 2. Oh ho ho! I will stop if I don't draw a black. I don't. Actually, I could put 1 back if I drew 1. That's a risk. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Heal it. We got
That's
$4.
$4 and 2 prestige.
Okay, great.
Yes, that's really good.
All right, but now we have fewer yellows. 6, 9, 10. So there's 6 in there. I think I want to.
6, 9, 11. There are 5 in there.
I'm gonna go for it.
Notice I did not use my bonus, so I do not get to put 1 back. Which one are you doing?
Yellow. I'm digging deep for the yellow.
Dig deep, the gathering gloom. That's a yellow.
I'm done.
You can't be done. Now you can be done.
I'm done. I did 1 healing.
And that's $2.
Sweet. Hey, should we buy the break room?
It does give
An
an
extra
admin action, which can be used for research actions, which can blah, 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 everything.
I think we should do it.
Break room. Receive an admin action token.
If we upgrade it, we get an extra doctor action too. Would be
Yes.
great.
Yes. Do you want to reveal and assign another one?
I was thinking about moving those yellow beds in. I don't trust this. And
This.
we get the yellow cubes, so if we move both of them.
We will eventually get the yellow cubes, yes.
So
So a 3 and a 3.
I know it stinks because they're threes, but it gets the yellow cubes.
We can't move 2.
So I'm just down to him. You have 2 actions over there.
I have 2.
I think we should do this.
Return 2 to the cup. There are a lot of reds still in there. There is also a lot of blacks in there. I'm going to do this. 1 plus 1 to internal medicine.
Wow.
2, assigning it to him.
I'm gonna go out to there and draw 4 cubes to the green.
That would be 4 cubes, and they're all bonus.
I'd put 2 back.
And
I'd put any number back.
And you can do the bonuses one at a time.
Let's go.
Let's go,
So
as you say.
Cubes.
I don't think there's an order you have to do it in, but you have to keep track of which ones you're doing. I would have done the 2.
What do you mean?
The 2 cubes and then the 1 additionals.
Oh, I thought it could all be one at a time.
1 bonus at a time.
Okay, then I have to draw 2 at a time now?
Yes, because you use the 2 singles. Nothing.
They all go back?
You can put the ones back that you want to put back.
I don't know what we'll be doing.
It depends. It looks like you haven't drawn a whole lot of blue. You could heal this blue before it gets here.
Could.
If you wanted to do that. It's not internal medicine. It's only 2 cubes.
That's what I mean.
Because they didn't give you trauma.
That was a waste. I don't know. I like this better. I guess.
Sure.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. It does reveal another person for us if we wanted it, which, you know what? We could have hired her for 5. That's 6. Oh, we still have this.
Great. Well, should I wait and do something else?
I mean, we could do another one of these if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. And if nothing good comes up, you could put trauma on him.
Sure. Go ahead.
This spent +1 in wards. Wow.
Just anywhere? Just it's like
in the wards.
that should go on. Dr.
I think we
Loki.
can still give him trauma. Yeah, we can still give him trauma, or we can give +1 to wards to him, and then he can do whatever he wants right now.
I think so.
Man, this is just not good.
Yeah.
Because of all of this.
You want to do that yellow Lucky first?
Do we do yellow or I mean because all the yellows are out. 7, 8, 9, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. There are 4 in here and 6 black cubes.
I don't know, but you get an extra cube. I don't know. It's a good chance that they're all gonna worsen.
Well, I have a feeling this is gonna die.
Okay.
Sadly.
Well, I can take care of it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna try this again. That gives me 2 additional if I want them. I can put 2 blue back and you can deal with this.
Sure.
All right?
Yep.
That's 1 gray. That's 1 gray. It is $2. No, wait.
You're
I
stopping?
don't have to stop. No, I don't have to stop. How about that? Not $2. +1 in wards, +1 psych. That's wards. Oh, and I'm stopping. He is cured. $4. 2 of these.
That's good.
And I put
1 back.
1 back.
All right, I'm gonna go try and cure that blue patient.
This blue, this blue, this blue.
Yep, I get 2 cubes.
2 cubes, sadly. Wow.
I did it.
Yes, you did.
Well, I can put him back in here.
That's $2.
It's not gonna matter because I think that was the last action anyway.
That was the last action right there. Wow.
That was good.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
Not dying today.
You're not dying today.
Okay. Now what?
Now we update the job line. We're at 7 prestige. We get the guy in the suspenders. What is this?
Human resources.
Reduces the cost to hire future staff by $3, meaning they're not 5, they're 2. That's really good.
Right.
We're going to hire him right now.
And then hire everybody
Then
else.
hire everybody else.
Yep.
You know it. We're going to get this hospital back on.
Whoa. All right, for the B.
Flip all your stuff.
Did it.
Put all the cubes back.
Back.
Yeah, we didn't have the research lab, and it was really sucky. We're gonna reveal.
Dr. Glass comes with an extra clipboard too.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna draw 5 and 5. Cafeteria food poisoning. Headline grabbing. Malpractice. See.
First 5 on the other side.
And
which turns
4
into
more. No more red. No more red. Ooh. 2 of these and 2 of those. We need to build a clinic, by the way, because she can move in 2 and 2 and 2 really quickly.
I know, that would be great.
We need to do that like ASAP. The other side, that's 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's really fantastic. Is what this is.
Nobody is dead.
Nobody is dead.
Wow, everybody's paired up.
Yep.
That's where the clinic would be great.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, then I have to do this mess.
Yeah, then you have to do that. Don't call out the word YE that word. Uh-oh. 2 more. 2 more. And that one is dead.
Not dead. This was
no, not dead.
That was that.
Yes, this is all of this.
That's
That's those 2 and those 2 and that. So yeah, I think that's that.
And then the red one. Nothing.
Are you? Yeah, I think that's.
I did right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That one got worse. That comes first. All right. Yeah, this is not great.
Well, I can move these 2 into beds with this.
You're not following me. Okay. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back.
Right.
We need a clinic so she can move a bunch of them to the clinic. To the clinic that we don't have to see them and they automatically heal.
Right, but that
everyone can move to beds.
Fine.
Anybody can move to beds. You can move 4 people to a upgraded clinic.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody. So, from here, do we hire the human resources guy before we do anything else? I'm not certain.
Well, we need $10 to get a clinic, if that's what you wanted to do.
That's the thing. I wish we didn't have these 4 out because of that. Dr. Lucky is going to try to heal this one right here.
Okay.
+1 in wards.
Yep.
That is 2.
Pretty good.
Oh boy.
Plus one more if you want.
There's a red. The other ones are fine though. The red I'd sort of like to get in there. The yellows I can put back in there.
Yeah.
The yellows I can put back in there. So I did draw an extra. I healed by 2.
Yeah, $4.
$4.
$10.
That's so good. Now we got the $10. I mean, we got a lot, especially these blue ones. Alternatively, the yellow, so we don't keep filling that up.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Clinic. Oh, that's 4 prestige if we build it. 8, 9, 10, 11.
All of our money.
All of our money gone. And she can do her chief of staff to move 6 cubes over. And you know what? You could do 2, 4, 5, 8.
Sure.
All right, this is 1. The other ones are variable, whatever you think would be good.
I really don't like the blue, but we also need to get rid of the yellows, so do a blue and a yellow, sure.
A blue, a yellow, and a 3, which is the 3.
3 gray, yeah. Just got rid of all the grays.
Well, now it's going to go back in the bag, which will be fine. I can go ahead and heal this gray and put reds or yellows back in the bag. That's 2 grays. Wow. It's 2 grays. Here's 1 extra. 1 extra. Put the 2 yellows in the bag.
Heal by 2. Just
Heal by 2. It's
$4.
4 more bucks. Got to generate that Monet.
All right. I think we got to. I'm going to try and. Well, do we want to sign anything?
Anything.
Do this to look at one?
Yep, and turn it over. +1 to cardio.
Should give it to this dude.
And that action, that's 1 of 2. So you get to do something.
Great.
Now he's good at cubes, not cardio necessarily.
Right, but I was going to go try and do something about this.
I understand.
Because I don't know if we're going to have time. So I get 2 and then 1.
2
for
and
red.
2 and then 1. Ooh.
It's too bad.
They're all bonus though,
So I can put them all back.
or just those yellows.
Yeah. Well, that was bad.
And that was one of his actions.
Maybe I'll go try for yellow with her.
Sure.
The 4 yellow, because it's just terrible.
I'll actually hold up on that. I'm going to try to make her better at something. I'm going to do this. 1 +1 to infectious. Now you match the color.
Okay.
See? We did that. That's a yellow. I'm assuming you're doing the 4, right?
Yeah.
Still at +1.
1 extra.
That plus 2,
So that's
and you get to put 2 back.
1 back.
1 back. And that's $4.
All right, we're at over 6 if we wanted to hire the staff.
It would be 5 for this.
And 1 action token, right?
And an action token.
This.
It would have to be that one.
Well, let's just do it since we have it.
Well, the question is, I mean, it helps us hire, but it doesn't help us hire right this second. I wonder if we should do it next go round. You can use an admin action to move this person to a ward.
Okay.
Or medical, either one. I'm just wanting to get the cubes into the bag.
I'm going to try healing this.
You want to heal a 1 and then return 2 to the cup?
Sure.
You can return the red to the cup.
I get a +1
You
cube.
do. 6 plus 1. That's an even split. That's 1 better.
Should I just stop then?
If you stop, you get to return 2 to the cup, which could be the 2 reds.
Sure.
And you get $2. And you get 2 of those. Yes.
Okay.
That worked really well. Two, 6, 9.
And I have 1 more heal.
And I have 1 more heal or research.
So I should probably do the heal.
Sure.
I'll just try for that.
Sure. This is a good game. We're doing much better this time.
Unless I have +1 to this, if I should do that.
That is also a good action. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 out as well on this. So that's not bad. Go ahead and do a 2 so we can bump that prestige up. That would be my recommendation. Did you do that? Oh, that's what's the 7th one for? Oh, because it's infectious. That's right.
And I could put a red back in because you're gonna have to go for red. So
Sure, I'll go for red. That's fine. And this 2 goes to a 1. That's $2.
Yeah.
Going for the foe. Oh my goodness, there's so few cubes. So few cubes. That's 1 red.
1 more.
Oh, nice. That's another
Good.
$2. Unlike last time. There are 6 out. I thought there were 5 out. Look at all the way we did with the red and yellow. The bonus putting him back in the bag really helps. Really, really helps.
Yeah. All right, that's that.
That's that.
So we cure the clinic first.
Update the job line first, McFirst. We're at 13. That revealed this. That is the triage nurse. When assigned to a location with Q patient, point of clarification. This is the parking lot. This is the waiting room. They look the same because they're all tile. They are different.
Yep.
So when you assign it to a location with cube patients, if a doctor treats a patient there, it's 1 extra cube. So good. So good. And since the clinic will be partially full, I think it's best for you to on your chief of staff action. We hire up a bunch and then put them all in with a bunch of admin actions and then boom, chief of staff. I think that's a good plan.
Yep.
At some point, we need to upgrade that break room for $6 too.
Yeah, to get
the med token for sure. All right.
So wait, these heal.
The clinic heals. We have one discharge.
Yes.
That's $1.
Yay.
Yay. All of those go back in there. We flip all of our tokens. She is underrated. That extra admin action.
Well, I mean, it's huge.
So good.
But that's why I'm like, does it take place of one of the doctor actions?
Not that I know
good.
of. No. I mean, think about it. For $6 to $10, you get another one.
I know.
I mean, it's not overpowered because you can get $10.
Flipper.
That's Flipper. Draw 5 pharmacy inventory scandal. And hospital says help wanted. Draw 6. All right, that's 5 and 2. Get those blacks out.
No.
No, did not get the blacks out. Hold on.
Don't want black.
Oh no. That is a gray 4.
Oh, it's not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
That does not go over there on the red side.
Sorry, goes here.
Did you put any
Bad
others
Michael.
on there?
No, just that red. It was 2 and 2 and a 1 and a 1.
Okay.
Because of this was 6. Draw 6. That looks like 6. And now 2 more. And now 2 more. And now that's it.
Wow.
Whoa.
No deaths, so that's
Yeah, but guess what?
good, I guess.
Everyone's ready for beds. Who's going to be out here with what's her name? Healing. Especially the green. Especially the green.
All right, here we go, pulling this way.
Yep, you are.
All right.
Don't do it. You always hit it. You're getting really good at this.
Gray.
It's fantastic.
Red.
Boy, you dodged some bullets there. Look at those reds gone. Blech.
Well, so we could move with her. We could move. I know we talked about staffing. I just want to say we could move 3, 3, and 2 because there's an empty clinic space.
And not have any help for this
we
or
can do it.
This or.
But okay, so is what?
Hiring is what?
An admin action.
It's an admin action. We have 3 of them.
It's separate from the research lab, or is it included in the research lab?
2 totally separate things entirely. This is research. This is hiring.
Yeah.
Yes, you can use these for research, but you also use them for hiring.
Okay.
I mean, clearly it's HR first, which he doesn't need to be placed. And what does Chief of Operations do? Oh, provides an admin action when hired.
Yeah, we should do that.
All right, so him is this.
Sure.
5. 5 is down to 0. Now everything is down to 2. Clearly, this drops it to 8. And we have her. And we get that. Shared. Seems really good. There are 2 things. One goes in wards.
Yeah, but is it a specific ward?
It would be a specific ward. The other one is in here.
That's good for him, because if he's going to go do that.
Anyone can move staff. Yes, no. Assign staff. Only
Admin.
Only admin.
So we have to hire and move this.
It's either hire and move or hire, move both. Anyone can transfer patients.
I know, but it would be. I'm not sure we need to hire both of them right now.
Whoa. All right.
We could yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
We could, so we hire one of them and then use the remaining $6 to upgrade the break room.
I don't don't think we need to. If we're not going to assign them, we don't need to hire them yet.
I mean, it'd be good to have somebody in the waiting room, but I guess
Uh,
not.
It takes the same two things to.
Okay.
It takes the same two. I mean, you can do the 3-3-2 if you're dead set on it. We can certainly do it because 3 here is not bad because on cure that's fine. I'd rather not move this 3 in yet if this is the 3 you're talking about.
No, I mean, I don't have an idea. We could also move the 4-4 because they are clearly critical. Though I hate moving green there. Let me try and do the green. Let me just try and do green first.
Okay. It'd be
So,
better with that nurse, but I get it.
yeah.
You do get 4 cubes. Pull 2 first, like that.
2, and then 1 and 1.
If you want.
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's now even.
Nothing.
He's now nothing.
But I could put.
You can put as many as you want because they're all bonus.
I don't want to put that back.
That's an easy choice.
I'll put this back.
Okay.
I could keep the red if you want.
That's up to you.
Sure. All right, that was bad.
He automatically gets worse.
Am I doing it again? I don't know. There's a lot of green in here. Fine, I'll just do it.
We could upgrade that break room to give that shared medical action.
Sure. Hey, Scott.
Hello, Scott. Thanks for the subscription. Flip him back. Yeah. If you do the break action, we basically get it back. We're down $6, but we always get the action from now
Well,
on.
that's what I mean. That's why I suggested it earlier.
Yeah. Now we have all of that extra.
I don't know. I got nothing. I think we move these two with her power and then try and heal them with our powers.
The force?
Yeah. It just looks so bad.
Not the 4.
Oh, frack. I gotta do that. All right, fine.
Yeah, not the 4. The 4 is bad.
1.
Healed 1 step. That's $1.
Which of the we should put the yellow back. I think.
If that's where we're gonna put it, yes.
Guess that's that.
We can just let the green guy expire. But if you're gonna do the 3-3-2, the psych is a fine choice. I was wanting to heal him out
All right. Well,
before you do the 3-3-2. He's gonna heal this 1. It gets rid of him, and I can put things back. That's a split. That's 6. Oh no. +1 wards, +1 psych.
it gets worse.
He gets 1 worse. We don't lose money for it.
Good.
Well, that's good. Putting the 2 back. Putting a 1 and 1 back. I have a feeling we're gonna have to do the 4 anyway. We're gonna have to deal with him one way or another.
Okay.
One that is
Most of the blacks.
that is literally 6 of the 8. So that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, 3-3-2.
Sure.
Is it this 3 and what's the other 3?
Sure, red. Let's do it. And then yellow too, I guess.
Into the clinic.
Yep. Bad. It's bad.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
Do we want to move the 4 in too?
Yeah, any of us could do it.
Sure.
Doesn't have to be one of those. If you wanted
We
to
need all the
hire
healers
some
we can
people.
get.
Okay, sure.
We're so
Moving the 4.
killing people.
We're so killing people.
So we have 2, 1, and then you're healing. So I can move.
If this is useless for a hire right now,
Okay.
let's research.
Research. F for respects.
Press F. +1 to cardio.
So whoever's gonna go over to cardio.
Dr. Bunsen is now the new cardio doc.
Sure.
And gonna do it.
Yeah.
Healing one of the 3s. That's 4 grays and 1 heal. And +1. How about 2 heals?
It's $4.
That's $4. Regular price, $4. $4, $4. Cannot return 2 to the cup. I can return 1 to the cup.
Did you want to return a gray?
Gray.
I mean, we're gonna have to go for gray because
Pull that red back out.
reasons.
Well, I hate that I pulled out all the gray.
Yeah, but
Yeah. All right. Time for Dr. Lucky to get lucky. I'm gonna have to do the 4. Have no choice. That's a black. That's 6. I need a gray or he's dead.
that's one
He's
way.
dead.
That's one way of dealing with him.
He's dead.
That's what happened over there.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not sure we should do yellow now. I think I put in.
I don't know. I have +1 for yellow, so that's what I was planning on doing.
2 yellow in. A little bit worse on the cardio.
So we lose $2.
We lose $2.
And we lose.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
How many points do we lose?
2 points.
We have 2 heals.
3 heals.
3 heals.
Well, you were infectious. 3, 6, 9, 11 gone. I think that's probably your best bet.
I'm gonna go for the. I guess the 1.
Go for 3. Why not?
Sure. 3.
I mean, you're not going to get a fifth person in there. Looks good.
And 1.
Sure. Looks like 2 steps.
That's pretty good.
$4.
Yeah. Okay. And so.
Did you draw 7 or 6?
7. I could put 1 back.
Red, because she's good at cardio.
Red.
Might as well do a cardio. I'm going to do the 1. Six. On cure, return 2 to the cup. Is it 2 or up to 2? I'm going to look at the page talking about those ward hits. You may return 2 additional cubes back to the cup.
You never.
I can say up to.
We heard it.
We heard it.
I'm surprised you didn't hear it.
We heard it a lot.
I think it's because it was coming from my computer, not my sound bar.
All right. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I'm going to put 2 blues in there. Did we get our money for this? It's 2 points and $2 and 2 points. I'm going to put 2 blues in there. And Dr. Dream can work his magic
All this.
on trauma. There's a lot of blue in there. There's only.
He's not active. He doesn't have a thing.
What is this?
So one person is gets the power of all their stuff. I don't know how this works.
It's a shared medical action.
Okay.
Anyone can take it.
One doctor will
It's
take
a
it.
shared medical action.
Okay.
I mean, clearly a doctor has to do it.
Sure, I don't know.
You could do this, or we could try for one of the other ones. If so, I would fish the 2 blue out and put in, or fish 1 blue out and put in a red, because I only drew 1 red.
I was thinking we move the yellow into a bed, but I'm fine with trying to cure blue.
Sure, we can put the yellow in a bed for sure.
Either way, I don't know.
I just don't want them to die, but
Whoa.
this does get them out for this, so that's fine.
Okay.
So 3 in the bed, and we do that. It doesn't matter what we put in them.
So now these go
Off and off and off.
We get $2.
We get $2.
They cured.
We do not get any prestige, which is fine. Prestige. How many rounds do we have left, by the way? We have. Really? That's all we've done? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We've done 4 out of
like
9 ambulance rounds.
This hospital is stressful.
We're at 13. Nothing moves on this. Oh no! Double draw 6.
Oh wow.
Oh wow is right.
Dying today.
Everyone.
Oh, we probably should have bought the corner. Maybe we do that next time. People gonna be dead.
It's not looking good for this guy. Yeah, refresh all your stuffs.
6 for the far side.
Hey, I like the far side. That's 6. Now 2 more. All right.
Blue ain't dead. Amazing.
Blue ain't dead. Welcome to our new series, Blue Ain't Dead.
So 6 for the other side.
That's 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
Green ain't dead.
Dang
Oh,
it.
I spoke too soon.
You did.
Oh, still open for debate.
Wow.
Some really crazy guy came in with a 4 psychiatric.
New interns.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Worse.
That's what happens. Top to bottom. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. That's maybe really badly it. Is that both of them?
Yep.
Okay, good.
The gray.
Yep. Yep.
Red.
Yep.
Nothing.
Woo! 4 black gone. 4 black gone. Gone. I think maybe we should hire them this time. I mean, crazy.
Okay. Higher. That's $4.
That's $4.
That's 9.
They're in the parking lot. If you don't want to sign them, I understand.
So that's this. Unless
That
we
would be both.
move 8 cubes.
We could move 8 cubes. These are the ones that can do the other stuff. So you could manually move each one.
Right. So it depends if we want to move 2, 2, and 4, which would be 3 actions.
Move 2, 2, and 4.
Or we want to do.
We could move 2, 2, and 4. And then these 2 actions be these 2 things.
Sure.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, let's do it. We're not gonna move both
Which
yellows.
twos? These
Blue
two?
for sure.
Blue for sure.
Tempted to try and heal green first, actually.
No blue.
Tempted to try and heal, because if we can get that down to 2,
All right, then spend one of these actions to move her in.
sure.
Because this is the triage nurse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I get an extra cube.
Yes.
All right. So is it 2, 1, 1, 1, 1?
2, 1, 1, 1.
Okay.
I think that's 1. No, you draw, yeah, 1 extra cube. So it is 5 total cubes. 2. That is a green.
Might as well keep trying.
Sure. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. This goes bye-bye.
And what do we want
We get
to put
$1
back?
We could put any of them back. Did you spend an action for this?
Yeah. Oh, this guy.
You need an action, yeah. Well, what are we planning on healing? We can leave green where he is.
Green's gonna come here because this is the worst.
I'm definitely going to do gray at some point. So that's an easy add to the bag. If you're going to do this blue guy,
I don't know. Sure, we should try. All right, now we move blue, 2 green, and the 4.
2 blue, 2 green. Okay.
Yeah.
And the 4 what?
Gray.
4 gray.
4 gray.
Okay.
You.
I am going to.
Oh, you want to do this first, right? If you're gonna go healing.
I was not going to go healing.
Gotcha.
I was going to do this to. If you're going to handle this, I will give you trauma.
Sure.
Because we don't want it in here. He automatically gets worse in here.
It's really bad.
So, trauma.
Yeah.
I almost wish she had the other cardio, but I recognize that we needed to do it at the time.
It's tough.
It was a tough call.
Do we want the corner?
That could be the second one.
Yeah.
Alternatively, always remember if we gain 3 more, by whatever method, if we gain 2 more, we get 1 more person revealed. Though the corner does seem good, it is a good failsafe.
Someone's gonna die.
We have now researched a coroner. Someone is a coroner, probably Dr. Lucky. We have this spot now because he is trained as a coroner.
Sure. Makes sense.
I could also at some point build a morgue for 6.
We might want to do that.
Because it's a 0 and 1 spot right there. Alternatively,
just let the people die.
Oh my goodness. Organs for Cash Hospital. We call it OCH. Ah. Ah.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna go attempt to Dr. Dream it up. I get +2, +1, +1.
What are you doing? This one?
Yes.
2.
1.
Okay. And 1. And 1. So 2, 3, 4. Well, that's sad.
That was bad.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
We could put whatever back. Probably gray.
Definitely all of that.
But
yeah, because that seems good. You want to do it again?
Sure. I can try. Oh my goodness. So what if I pull a black cube?
It's just 1 worse.
Auto dead.
Not until you say I'm done.
Got it. 2. Dang it.
That needs to be a blue color.
1. No.
Not blue color.
Let's just put all these back in the bag and I'm finding them again.
That's a blue. That's 1 better than you had. Don't put the blue back.
All right, we're done with that.
We're done with that. We're done with that. That's a buck. Buckus. Buckus.
I feel like my time was
Well spent.
no.
No.
For a dollar. Dollar, not well spent.
She's infectious. She's cardio. He's psych. We have six. We have six psych out. We have four cardiology out. We have seven infectious out. We gotta clear these.
Yeah, she's gonna try. Do you want her to go first?
Well, we need to put her where we are going.
We definitely have a lot going on with yellow, so that's probably the best place.
Though you've got 2 and 2, it's either one of these places needed it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at
Yeah,
up.
it's coming. You want to do the 1 or the 2? Or the 3, but
I was gonna do the 3.
well, we need to clear something.
All right.
And if we cure them, this thing improves.
Sure.
Revealing this, which is good.
Let's go 2 first.
2 first.
I'm gonna pull 6, then 1, then 1.
Yes. Because she is in the ward. That's 5 not good colors. That's 6 and 1 and 1.
Come on.
And that is nothing. You need to put 2 things back. How about the grays?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And do it again.
I'm gonna. I'll do it 2, I guess. Oh.
That seems better than nothing. That's 5. That's 6. And 1 and 1.
1 and 1. 1.
Which one did you did the 2 on this one?
And. Huh?
I don't know which one you did. 2 or 1?
2.
2. Okay. Well, you upgraded it to a 1.
Yay. We can save 2 cubes. What are you going for? A yellow or gray? Or one of
I'm
each?
going for gray.
Alright, I could put both gray back then.
I might also go for yellow, but I'm definitely going for gray.
I'm done all over here, so it's all a you show.
All me show. Here we go. I must heal the worst first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good.
That's 2 gray plus 2. That's 3 gray.
That's good.
That's $6. Upgrading him to a 1. I put back 2. That hurts me so much.
Yep. I think yellow's looking a little bit worse than gray at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting him in there. Because he can do yellow.
Yeah.
Here's the yellow.
Which one? We have 5 black cubes out, so there's 3 in there.
He is going to do... He needs to clear something because we need to bump that up. He's going to do a 1. Of course.
1 black. Oh!
Goodness. I'm definitely pulling the extra.
Yeah.
And putting back this one.
Yeah.
Wow. How about overkill?
$2.
Or overheal? $2 and more importantly, 2
points. Prestige.
Respect.
You going for yellow again?
Going for yellow again.
Which one? The 2 or the 3 or the 1?
5, 7, 9, 11. The 1. Well, that was a good choice. No. Oh, she's there.
You get 1 more.
I should have pulled another one for the other. Well, here's the other for him. Oh, so but it would have gone back in the bag.
Well, this other one would have gone back in the bag too. Because you only threw one back. It's all messed up now.
I'm throwing this back in. This is her extra one. Come on, give me that yellow again. Nope, didn't happen.
Doesn't go back in. Oh yeah, we're done.
We're
Okay.
we're done.
Sure.
We're done here.
Okay. One of these. This.
$1.
$1. Okay, great. Perfect.
This is revealed.
Who is that?
It is
Another warden.
another ward nurse. Flip them all.
We're doing better than yesterday.
Yes, we are.
Still not looking great, but
No, we could end up losing another one at our hospital. Organs for cash. Organs for cash.
all right, flip them.
Administration salaries published and sex scandal at Healthy Heart. What?
That's for you on that side.
Who did it? Look at all the threes, man.
Dang it!
Yellow died.
He goes to the corner.
Yes, he does.
Bye. Better for him to die out there, though.
Does he have to go to the coroner?
No, we could pay for it, I guess.
It's cheaper from the waiting room.
Oh, sure.
You may place a tombstone on the coroner space.
So we should pay the 3 times 1.
Where did it go?
I just took it off.
Yeah, put it back on. It is a tombstone. 3. So are we at $22?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
19. And 1 prestige. That is not.
We didn't know how bad he was off. Like, we didn't know.
Gold. Trade organs today for gold. The problem is we have 8 cubes out off the beat.
Yellows.
Off the beat, we're at 8.
To pull.
Need to pull what?
Yellow.
Oh yeah. Well, you're not getting yellow.
I might.
No,
The
you're
way,
not getting
the way
yellow.
I've been pulling it.
No, you're not getting yellow. Now gray.
Gray.
That's a gray.
Yeah.
Organs.
Red.
Not your oranges. That's rough. We're getting there.
I don't know what to do.
More training.
Okay.
Okay, you don't sound convinced.
I'm wondering.
I'm wondering.
What are the other rooms we could buy?
A lot of operating rooms.
No.
When they're 3, we can push them in there. It's $10 a shot. That's not great.
I could buy the emergency room, but I'm not convinced. Like, we wouldn't have lost that patient, but how bad really was it? How bad really was it?
So, let's talk about the emergency room. It holds up to 1 patient at illness levels 1 to 5. When approved, it can hold up to 3 patients. Patients can never be moved with the transfer patients. It's emergency only. If someone gets to exactly 5 and there's space, they're immediately moved there for free. If he drops below 5 cubes, he will immediately be transferred back to the chair where it came from.
I don't even know if it's like worth our time though.
Well, with as little time as left, maybe not.
I think we should try. I'm gonna use Dr. Dream to cure cardio, dude.
This one.
No, I'm sorry. The internal med cube dudes.
These.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Now there are some greens available, and all these are bonus.
2.
2.
1.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Mm-hmm. And 1.
And 1.
That's $2. That's $2.
Or is it only $1 when he's cured totally?
That you're thinking clinic.
Okay. All right. So, what do we?
Why are there 7 there?
You.
Oh, because
you did something.
that was.
I could put any number of these back.
If we're not going to cure any more internal medicine, ditch them. I think
Yellow back, gray back.
if we're not going to do cardio, yes, that's fine. Nice.
I could try and do
This guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. There we go. 2,
Mm-hmm.
1, 1. 2, 1. No.
Those are the wrong colors.
That's 1. Did it.
If you're not going to cure blue again, throw blue to the curb. Throw everything else back in.
So we get $1.
We get $1. Curing in one step in a patient value 1 area. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Man, now is probably a good time to do sight.
We want to do some of these researching first to see if anything helps with anything.
Absolutely. Break room in it, right?
Sure.
1, medical action for basic research. Basic is one thing.
Yep. Correct.
What exactly is that? It's a research PhD. When conducting a basic, you may use a medical instead of an admin. I don't think it's vital, but it lets someone do what Dr. Bunsen does with her med on research. But it's only when doing basic research is the catch. So it's not great.
No. It's better to find a clipboard.
It's better to find a clipboard.
Oh, there's a clipboard in there.
We know there is. So the second one is this.
Yeah.
+1 infectious.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's good for Dr. Glass. You want to do it again?
Yep.
All right. Flipping this.
Let's give it to work.
Let's flip one up.
Sure.
Unless we want to put, well, we don't need +1 to ORs. We could give it to her and give us 3 prestige.
Could.
Or we just do this.
Sure.
Do this. +1 for cube patients. Well, a little late for that for him. But she's going to get the infectious.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems good.
I'm going to go cure the yellow.
So it's a good plan.
We're off to cure the yellow. The wonderful yellow of Oz. Right.
Do we want to hire her and assign her to anywhere? Or do we just want to just cure?
I'm going to try cure.
Try cure. That's 3. Those are the wrong 3. I don't even know which one you're curing. 3?
Yeah. I always go for the higher one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should I go keep going?
2 more, sure.
I get 3 more.
1. Yes, you do get 3 more. Because you can put some back. So yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
It goes up by 1, so we get $2.
We get $2.
And we can put back.
We can put.
We're gonna do it again
3
right now.
Can put back 3. So yes, absolutely what you did.
Okay. Let's go.
The 2.
2.
This.
Yep.
Do it. That's 1. That's 2. 1.
1, 2. Oh, come on. 3. Yes.
Oh, you did it. It's a full cure. That's $4 and 2 pushes. Woo, woo, woo.
All right, what do we want back in there?
3 things.
Your grays.
My grays.
What else do you think you might do?
Yellow for this.
Sure.
Yeah, all that.
We
You
still have admins.
you can admin to transfer a patient,
Sure.
or you can med to transfer a patient, whichever one, and then do that again with infectious.
Mm.
There are only 5
Yeah.
infectious left.
Lose her ability to move 3, 3,
And 2.
2. Yeah.
Yep, that thing seems like a good plan.
All right.
3,
Yep.
3.
Yep. And then 2 blue. Okay.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's purchase ever.
We should maybe think about upgrading it.
Yeah. 3, 6, 8, 10. 3, 6, 8, 10. I thought there were 11, but maybe not.
Okay. So I'm going to use this for yellow.
Yes.
Okay. So 3. Not yellow. 3.
Yellow.
Not yellow. And then 1, 2,
Whoa.
3.
That was on the 3?
Yeah. Sadly.
It's $2. Well, you're not going to get filled up probably.
We get 3 things.
We get 3 things back. I think they should be 3 grays.
Agreed.
Yep.
Did you want to hire
and place in the psych ward?
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
$2 and place. Yes.
And place her in psych.
Yeah. Strike you out in the end.
Whoa. I am actually going to use this to do 2 more of these. 1.
Clipboard.
Gain clipboard.
2.
Doesn't matter who gets it really. Do it again. 1 +1 in OR is not good. 2 +1 for cute patients.
Next time.
Why not, right?
Yep.
I'm going to hold off on the last one. Dr. Lucky going to do some psych. Doing a 3.
You have
That's
to.
4, 5, 6,
That's good.
7. Whoops. 8. Wow.
All those yellows that I could not find.
9.
Come on.
It's just about all of them too.
Oh my god.
I'm putting these 2 back. I get 1 healing.
So $2.
That was not bad. Could have been better. How about one more another? While I can.
You have to do a 3.
Have to do a 3. Whoa. 1.
Okay.
Stable. 2. 3.
Oh man.
Put back the 9, 11, 13. It's gosh. Really not great. And the reason I didn't do it is because she can be a last ditch effort.
Try and do one.
Try to do one more.
So you get 6 pulls plus 1.
6 pulls plus the 1 for the ward.
Oh, -1, so 2.
6.
Well,
And I stop.
yeah.
$6, 3 prestige.
Where was she the whole time?
Hiding out. Those returns are awesome.
All right, so we get these $2.
And that one.
Beep. Okay. We pulled like all these cubes.
Oh, that's really good.
That's a lot. There's a lot of luck, but it's a fun kind of luck.
I think so. Oh no, this isn't chief of operations. That is chief of operations.
Yeah. That gave us a clipboard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so where are we?
We have 3 left. 2 full rounds and a little half round of just surviving.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 and 5.
Oh my god, it gets worse.
No, it's just the same as it ever was. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Wow.
Whoa. I'm glad we have a psych doctor on staff.
All right, and the other one is 5, 4, 5. Oh.
No, it's not bad. Oh, it's not great. It's not bad.
Great. Nobody's dead.
Nobody's dead yet.
All right, for the yellow patients.
We almost hit 21.
Nothing.
Clear.
For the gray patient. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it's good. Gray's good.
Red patient. They're all out in the waiting room right now.
They're all in the waiting room. You're not wrong.
So we could move the 4 and those 2.
Yes, we could. This 4?
Yeah, sure. Let's just do it. Making executive decisions.
Well, you are the admin. All right. So 4, 2, 2 did it.
Everything's looking much better now.
And I need to put the 4 in the room.
I'm gonna try and cure that red one.
Wait a second.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Waiting.
I'm going to use the clipboard action. 1, another medical action for basic research. 2, this is victory points for the end of the game. How about 22?
Fine.
It was not plan A. We could do another one. I'm trying to get something better for him. Reveal +1 trauma. That's blue. I don't care.
No.
We can do another gain 3 later. And gain clipboard action. Watch this.
Clipboard action to somebody.
1. He needs one. He ain't got one yet. And 2. That's +1 in wards. She does wards. She does wards. Think she needs it. Well, use another one. Turn this over.
Sure.
We can turn this over, or we can just assign that and that.
Just flip it. We all
Yep.
want
+1 to sight.
that and that. Okay, great.
And one more of who did the clipboard?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. One more clipboard will assign both of these.
Yep, do it.
+1 to psych. 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3.
That's all the tokens, so we did that.
Not all the
I
tokens.
mean, basically. Okay.
Oh, all these tokens. We could do traumas, but nah.
I'm gonna attempt the trauma.
We can still do things with this. Don't misunderstand. We can still do things with it.
Cardio.
This?
Yeah.
Cube cardio.
2, 1, 1, 1. For red.
2, 1, 1, 1.
2.
Oh.
1. He did. 1. 1.
I think you have to fish the red cubes out of the bag for him. I'm going to look.
Wow. That was not great. Killed him in the waiting room, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, let me see.
Just the look at my face.
No, it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. Patient sitting in the waiting room, and Dr. Dream is. You know.
Heart attack.
Oh, what's this? What's this? There's something very wrong.
Yes.
As I was saying.
Upon further inspection, you are dead, sir. Sorry.
Now, I wonder, do we draw 2 extra? I'm looking. I'm looking.
This is never supposed to happen.
I'm looking.
Oops.
Whoops. uh, I don't know the answer to this.
Well, I say we just don't do it.
Well, don't do what?
Pull him from the bag.
So just add the 2 to that, and he's just dead, and then that.
I think we should pay the.
I think we should do the corner.
You do?
Oh yeah, just pay the 6. You're saying
That's what I was.
38 to 32, and it would be 1 prestige.
Yeah.
We don't care. Bye.
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 Sorry.
Oops.
Do we want to put these cubes? Probably don't need green.
No, don't need
Probably
green.
want the.
Probably want the gray and the yellow.
Sorry about that.
Wow. Ruined.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the yellows.
I'm gonna do something else.
The yellow infectious area.
Who? This guy or this guy?
I'm a Barbie girl.
The 2?
Barbie world.
2.
Yep.
That's 3. That's 6. And 1. And 1. And 1.
No.
And 1.
What?
Nothing. Put back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those seem good. Yeah, you didn't do that. You should Barbie girl that again.
Barbie girl. All right, shoot.
3.
Nothing.
Man.
Where are the yellows? They're in here.
You need to shake it a little bit.
No.
4 more. 4 more bonuses.
One at a time.
And 1 at a time.
Bing.
1 at a time.
Bong.
1 at a time.
Bong.
No, we're serious now. 1 at a time.
Dig deep.
Wow. You get to put 4 back. How about 2 and 2? Gosh, Steph.
Hey, I tried. I'm making the bag great for you.
You're making it fantastic for me. Except you're still the infectious specialist. I'm going to cure number 3 patient right here.
Do this.
You can, and you probably will. But I'm going to do it aside before you kill all the grays.
All back.
I see that. 3. That's 4.
So easily.
I did.
Ridiculous.
That's 6.
That's pretty good.
This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. This is 10.
Wow. Oh,
Dang.
$4.
$4.
Okay.
You get to put 4 back.
I don't know. I don't know how I didn't find any yellows. Like, how is that even? I don't even think you should put gray. I think you should put red. This is a problem. Gray is not as much of a problem, right? It's still not much of a
I'm
problem.
about to put him in there.
Okay, whatever. Whatever you
Or
want.
somebody needs to put him in there, Dr. Dream, with a clipboard.
Sure.
2, 4.
I could try go and heal him. God, all those yellows. That's ridiculous.
Are you someone gonna transfer him?
Either that or try and heal him.
Oh, you're gonna Dr. Death in the parking lot gonna heal him? Okay. Knock yourself out.
Well, I get 2, 1, and 1. I get 4, right?
You get 1, 2, 3. Yes, you get 4. How come Puppet isn't in your tag tree?
Oops.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna screw him up is what you're gonna do. 4. Now you must dig one from the bag. I think there's rules for this. Here, this goes out.
Did we want to put the yellow back in?
Do we want to put the yellow back in?
I could have put 2 blue.
No blue.
I could have put the yellow.
No, yeah, for sure yellow.
Sure.
Just in case, because wow.
That was better.
Really? A lot of cardio out at the moment.
I could also use this with this.
I would like for you to move him in, please. You don't have to, but no one else has one of those actions. I would have her do it if he
That's
didn't.
fine. I do it.
You do it. All right, Dr. Lucky is going to take the 4 and not put back the gray ones because we're done with gray. That's 5, 6.
Okay, these are the bonuses now.
7, 8, 9. Dang.
Wow.
10. Putting back all of these. Whoa.
You got Lucky do it again.
1, 2, 3.
You flip over here, them too.
Flip over my thing.
That was your second time with Dr. Lucky.
Yes, I'm going to flip my thing.
Flip your thing.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 reds out. I will eventually do it with Dr. Lucky or her again. I'm gonna do some miracles here. How many blacks is that? That's 7 black. All right, everybody stand back. Dr. Bunsen is on the case. Healing the 3. Okay? Healing the 3. 3, 6, 7. Dang, did not heal it. We got it close.
$4.
I get 1 back. That's $4.
So much money.
Healing the 4. I'd rather do the 1, but let's be real. Don't want to kill him. 6, 7. $4. I get 1 back.
Gotta go for that.
I got to.
It's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
It's gonna die.
Yeah. And Dr. Lucky's taking the last one.
This is the last one.
Flip it.
That's good. Keep it up. Buttercup.
7.
Yay!
And I'm stabbing. Goodbye. Number 4. That's $8.
Hey, guess what? Not dead.
2 down, 10 up. Did you do it already? Or
no?
And 2 more prestige. Wow.
So we really want to make ORs so that we can charge more when we cure them.
And get more prestige, yes.
It's the game in this where we're not quite at that level.
We're not at that. We're at survival stage.
To be fair, we also don't have doctors that can handle it as cheaper options.
We don't have those
extra $4 discounts.
Though, to be fair, we could actually afford them now because we're sitting on a stack of $52. If you win this game, do you automatically become real doctors? Maybe. We do get to turn up the 21, not the 28. This is the lawyer. It cuts in half the amount that we lose for killing people.
Worried about that.
We don't need to worry about that. We're good. And we probably won't. So something else will flip up at 28, but I don't think we should mess with it because, we got to do this too. Oh, that and that and that. $1.
Clint's really good. We're still worried about it.
We're sitting on a stack of cash.
with the triage room.
Has been really good. Actually, Dr. Dream has been
Not bad.
I.
Well, not good, but just killing patients off helps clear the room a little bit.
7 cubes.
All right.
Piece of cake.
No black cubes, which was great. And 4 little baby cubes for the other side.
4 bebe cubes.
Like the it turns into 5
How about
cubes.
another cube?
4 turned into 5.
But you know what? That's not bad. How about that? Wow.
I mean, let's just clear everything. We got this.
We got this. We're pros now.
What are we gonna do with all our admin actions?
We are going to.
We're gonna build some operating rooms. Like, I don't know, because we get points if we build the operating room.
Yes, because it's automatic prestige.
Prestige.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't build operating.
Why?
She's the only one that can do it, right?
Admin actions.
Okay, that's.
It's not person, it's action type.
Okay, got it.
Yes. We can do conduct research, build or improve an expansion, hire staff, assign staff, train a doctor, and admin special actions for, well, they can't do admin special actions, but they can do all the rest of that
I
stuff.
think we should upgrade this. We get a whole bunch of points, and
Do
we get
we?
2 extra spaces.
3 extra points. Sure.
Well, but then we get. Yeah, because when she moves 8, she can do 2, 2, and 3.
No, because well, okay, so here's the catch. We get dollars. We don't get prestige. The only thing we get the prestige for is the 3, really.
That's what I mean.
Whoa.
That's what I meant.
All right, so
3 points.
is that $10 for a clinic?
Yeah.
$10. 3 points. Okay, seems good.
Yeah.
Psychiatric OR, padded room. We could do an emergency room.
Oh, we didn't actually do all this.
Oh, how about we do those?
Done.
Wow.
Done.
Nothing.
Done. Done.
Nothing.
Done. Done. Done.
Wow.
2 red now. Done. Done.
Wow.
I'm getting like to be a pro at that.
Pro. Morgue is 1, ER is 2, and upgrade is 2. All of the ORs are. When you move them, you can move them to these spots. You can move actually you can move any of them to those rooms if you wanted to. And technically, they would not get any worse.
What do you mean?
They don't get worse. They go in with the EKG sign.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you tend to them, you flip a flat line to the EKG side. Right.
Right.
When housekeeping happens, it flips over to here regardless. If it were already at here, it goes down 1 step. So $10 will get one of those. At the end of the game, is money worth anything? I doubt it. We'll see. Oh, wait a second. Final score is prestige plus money divided by 2. So building them for the sake of building them doesn't help.
But I mean, if we're actually going to heal them from the operating room, it does.
I'm talking about the clinic. 10 is 5. 10 is 5 points.
Okay. Well.
So
Sure.
get your action. It's not worth doing if we're going to get 5 points for the 5 points for the monies. If we wanted to, every one of these actions can be used to do 2 advanced research, each of which can be prestige. Or is it 1 or 2? 1 prestige. So you could gain 2 prestige with one of these actions.
Okay.
If you wanted to do it. We can hold off for a second. I think we do need to move this 3 guy in, regardless of what we do. We don't want to kill anybody else, so if you wanted to move people into an upgraded clinic, that would give a little bit of padding. Only 1 patient worth though.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do things. All right, we're gonna move the 3 in here. Becomes a 3. I mean, I guess I can just start healing these, and
Either that or he goes to the triage room trying to do something.
he goes to here.
Yeah, I mean that's what
Tries to clear some out.
he was back basically.
You can put them back, yes. We do get a prestige for them that you cure. They can get worse, but we don't care. We keep the black cubes out. So he needs to go first. That's always good, having him go first.
Well, do we get rid of the green or should we get rid of red or blue? Those are the 3 he's good at.
Green for sure. They're singles.
All right, 2 for green.
2 for green.
Nope.
And 1.
And 1.
And 1.
Good. That's good.
Do you want to call it good?
Yes.
All right. That comes off.
We get $1 and
you
a
can
point.
put things back.
Put back.
I say you put back all but the green. All right, that was one of his medicals. You could do the blue or the. Did you get the dollar in the
I
prestige? Did. Okay. You could do the green or the blue. I think either one's fine.
I'll go for blue. Sure.
Going for the 1 blue or the 2
2
blue?
blue.
2 blue. 1, 2, 3.
Of course.
Goodness.
And
I think the rule is you take it from here. If they're not in here, you fish in the bag.
I mean, that's what I would do. That's what I would say.
All right, so 1 worse on the blue.
Oh, that was not great. Yep. Yay.
You're not flipping your things. If you move them up there, he won't die. He'll get worse to a 4, and nobody cares.
The last round.
Yeah, I don't have to get worse. You don't draw cubes.
Okay.
You have to do everything.
Hmm.
So if you use your admin action, transfer a patient.
Sure.
Since he failed, I figured let him do it because he failed.
Yep.
That way he doesn't die. He's just good. Infectious or psych? I get lots of bonuses with psych.
We should do psych first.
Because I get 4 bonuses with psych. And we can always move these if we need to. Doing the 3. That's 6. That's 2 cures. I should continue. +1. +1. +1. Come on, give me a gray. That's the gray, and I'm stopping. That would be $6 and 2 prestige. That's really good. That was one of these actions. I get to put back 3 cubes. Whoa. A lot of good cubes here.
Hmm. I'm gonna go for yellow next.
That was the plan. You read my mind that you by putting in the yellow.
All right, 6 first.
Wow.
I'm doing obviously the 2.
Yeah, you say you always do that. So you already did that.
Yeah. 1, 2. That's enough.
That's enough. And that's 2 bonus. You can just choose the 2 to put back. $4.
Let's go again.
2 prestige.
I'm gonna go for yellow. 3,
Uh-oh.
3,
Uh-oh. Do it.
2,
Do it.
3. Stop
Oh.
it.
Oh. That is $4 to prestige. We're in a rhythm now.
There's a lot of black cubes in there, though. I worry about you.
What did you put back?
2 red.
That seems like a good plan. I think now's the time to do red. We're going around and around. I am going to spend an admin action to move this to the red.
Okay. You're doing the 2 or the 1?
2. Oh,
That's 3 black. I told you. I told you.
and 1.
You're not gonna die unless you pull another black. Ah.
And we're stopping there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's now at a 4.
Oh my god. You're a bad doctor.
And now for my second trick.
Now in critical condition.
Watch this. This is a great episode. It's gonna get to heal. 6 and 1 and 1.
2 steps.
2 steps. $4. Is it really, do you really deserve the dollars if you hurt them and then heal them? I mean,
You fixed the problem.
I did fix the
You
problem.
shouldn't charge them for it, though.
And I can use the spare if I think it's worth doing.
So when does it get worse and we do not pull cubes?
We do not pull cubes. It gets worse in housekeeping like it always does.
Okay.
Like it always does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. And 1, unfortunately. Ah, dang.
$2.
I put 2 back. I might as well be cardio. Dr. Lucky.
You going for cardio? Is it
Gonna go for cardio.
Sure.
I mean, why not? Did you give him the 4? Did you give her $4?
It was $2.
$2? Yeah, $2.
It's enough.
Except I have to draw 2 more. That's enough.
Cured.
That's an extra $2 and 2 prestige.
And then
That's realistically
all
all that can be done. So 2 prestige, 4 prestige, 6 prestige, 8 prestige.
Okay, back to 10.
Yeah. I think that's probably at $2 more.
$2.
So this is housekeeping. We just for grins, we're at 43. We reveal the security guard. We reveal who is that? We reveal the
miracle worker.
we don't get the priest. We didn't find the priest. We didn't find the public relations, and we did not find the chief of finance. He stayed away from our hospital. The blue is the ward nurse. Oh no,
We did
this game is an asterisk. These are operating room nurses. That's a ward nurse.
Well,
This game is an asterisk.
let's still do the ambulance part. I'm still counting it as a win.
I am too. We would have done it. Again. Nothing on my sleeve. Presto. Yeah.
6 and 6. Wow.
Now here's something we hope you really like.
6 plus 2.
All right.
Nobody did.
Nobody dead. I'm not even going to bother sorting them.
All right. And then 6.
Just have to make it. Uh-oh.
Too many.
Oh, thank goodness it's too many because it would have killed them.
Oh, it's fine. We can handle it. We have a corner in the house.
We do have a corner. I just want to maximize that score. All right, 2 green is fine. 1 of this is fine. 1 of this is fine. 1 of this is fine. No, we're not done.
Oh.
We're not done. These.
Okay, so wasn't
This goes to a 4. You started this.
like you said we do not pull a cube, so I would have
For this, for this, for this, for this, for this.
Okay.
For this. We pull cubes for everybody else like we always do.
Okay.
Everything else works just like it always has. But always like it will.
And the red one.
And the red one. And this automatically gets worse. That's how that works. And we have 1. Ish.
Ish.
Don't pay attention to the ish.
Ish.
So, our final score is 43 and half our money, which is 78.
A lot of money.
So that's 39. 43 and 39 is 82.
I mean, yeah, but that's like better than the best in their book, I think.
No.
No?
No. 75 to 99. Healthy Heart Hospital has returned to its glory days as a modern medical center and pride of the community. Once again, it's a shining jewel in your metropolis and a respected center of medicine. 100 plus, it could be better. So,
pretty good.
Even with the asterisk, which I think we still would have 1, I'm glad to have fully exploited that research center the way it's supposed to be done. I like, anyone who knows me knows I love disaster mitigation games. So this is right up my alley.
It's fine. I like the luck of the draw with the cubes. It's just a fun mechanic. Obviously, you could just be a whole lot of bad luck, but it's fine.
Which we did when we played this the other night.
Yeah, it was just.
We had the worst luck.
Bad. But as you can see, we have tried to avoid having green beds and blue beds because those were really bad. If we needed to try and heal from there,
and it's impossible to heal in the waiting room without someone like Dr. Dream or getting the +1 to cube locations and getting the triage nurse, which we did correctly, obviously. I think that really
having that extra cube.
It really did.
A little bit better to try and cure in the waiting room, even though he killed a couple people, but
he did kill a couple people.
Soft than they appeared. It's not my fault.
Patients may look worse than they appear.
That is true.
This is a game I would easily go to.
Yeah, it's fun. I really like it. I hate hospital games. I hate hospital games.
You really do.
So this actually makes me feel like I want to go watch Good Doctor.
Yep.
I want to go watch that right now.
You do enjoy Good Doctor.
You do. It's the only hospital show that I like.
I think you would like. I am not a huge fan of Scrubs. Good Doctor. Yeah, I love Scrubs. But I also watch ER. I watched Chicago Med. I am a fan of hospital dramas. I think you might actually like them. You don't think so, but I think maybe you might.
Maybe, probably. I really like Freddie Highmore, which is why I like Good Doctor.
But yeah, I know this isn't on a lot of people's radar, so I thought it deserved. And this has sat on our not review shelf. This has sat on our
unplayed shelf.
Unplayed, not even in the main unplayed area, in one of the shelves in your bedroom.
Yeah.
And it has sat there because I had an interest in it, and I was like, I bought it years ago.
Long time ago.
You didn't buy it. I was like, we need this. And so And now you like it.
Probably going for the nurse expansion.
Mm-hmm. And so I think yeah. And so yeah, this is not a review copy. And so things like this will slip under your radar unless you seek out different experiences.
The 60s or 80s or 70s or something.
I mean, yeah,
Old.
it looks old, but it's really
Judging a book by its cover.
it's really pretty good.
I actually really like the artwork. I think it shows some of these people up close because they're just.
I mean, they seem like
cool.
actors that you know.
They're cool. It's cool artwork. I like it. I've
seen
this guy. Like, obviously, he looks like a mad scientist.
You've definitely seen
that guy.
That guy.
They all these people.
Yeah, it does look like 70s medical TV shows for sure. Which I love those as well. Quincy, Trapper John. Of course, Trapper John was 80s, I think. Even MASH. Administrator Moorbucks, I know her from somewhere.
Looks familiar. I mean, she looks like I've seen her before.
Dr. Nowitz.
He looks like. I mean, all these are very familiar.
She's Julie Andrews.
She looks like Julie Andrews.
Bruce Lee. I don't know who she is, but clearly she's somebody. She's somebody that we know. He is somebody. Steph said Denzel Washington. I don't think so. I think I'm trying to. I don't know. He looks like someone I know, but not Denzel. Quincy, yeah. Administrator Pinchpenny, Dr. Lucky, who we had. Dr. Dream. Dr. Bunsen. She's a Barbie girl. Dr. Glass.
See, she looks like one of the Bond girls.
She does, actually. She really looks like a Bond girl.
Yeah. Anyway, I like the art. I think it looks good.
The hospital cards are rather boring and plain, but they really, all it is a cube shoving mechanism where it's just going to shove them from the bag into the waiting room. You really don't have to. I mean, you're not going to show the accident or anything. We
need to find little gravestones.
We need to find little miniature
R.I.P.
Halloween looking things to stand up. I bet I know who could find you something. Scott Farrier. Scott Farrier, would you stand up?
The king of all
is.
things and Halloween things. So that
he finds little coffee cups for Arc Nova. What else is he? I mean, he is
the things.
All the things. Scott knows how to upgrade.
Patient gravestones.
Yes.
All right. Well, that
Farrier, get on it for us. We love you, man.
I thought we were gonna lose faster than this. So.
And hey, it worked.
What?
This game. Well, we got it. We did it.
We're a bunch of cheaters, but we did it.
It's only one cube. It's one cube. We didn't cheat that much. One cube.
It wasn't that much.
One cube.
It was an innocent mistake.
Innocent.
They all look the same. That's probably my one gripe are these hiring things. Like, I don't particularly know if it's worth our time.
To be fair.
I mean, the cheap...
To be fair, we didn't use the coroner. So if we had lost one, it would have been covered.
I don't know.
To be fair.
I think the only one I would want to hire is the chaplain, because that's just fun.
Hold the cube. Is it cured? Oh, it's a miracle.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a good mechanism. I like what it does. It feels thematic. Yeah. I love thematic games. So surprising that you like a thematic game that's all about hospitals and patients. Love it.
It's just about finding homes for the dogs.
That's what this is. This is pet shelters right here. So
fun. So we recommend it. It's co-op, obviously.
Yep. This is weird. All right, you see Healthy Heart Hospital here, right?
Yeah.
Right. This side looks great. That's all well and good. Look at this. Oh no.
No.
No. Because if you put it like this, then you have upside down box. No,
Nobody wants that.
no. Can't. Nobody wants that.
It
So
was a mistake.
a little mistake. An asterisk box. But hey, it's a fun game. Hey, it might make my top 10
Maybe.
of
Who knows? We played
of the
a
month.
lot of good games this month, though.
We have. It's going to be tough competition. So Healthy Heart Hospital.
Play it.
Point games. 1 to 5 players.
Yes.